Well, hey,
Hi.
guess what?
What?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It is Tuesday. And you know what that means?
Mm-mm.
That's a lie. You know what it means? It's Topless Toy Talk.
Yay!
And guess what? Also, second guessing.
I have no idea.
Today is Tuesday. I already said that.
Yep.
June
Mm-hmm.
16th.
Yep.
It was a different date
Oopsies.
because we time traveled. We'll get to that next week. This is episode 44, and we are your cryptozoology podcast for the Cybertronian era. She didn't think I could say it, and I did it.
I did not.
I said
I
both
had
words.
zero faith that he was not going to trip over the words
said
cryptozoology.
Both words correct. All right, it's your show. Go ahead. I'm done. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm your host.
And I am your better host, and we are happy that you're here tonight with us. Man, we've really started out strong here tonight.
Nope,
you said 2 words correctly. You didn't even trip over them.
I did my part. I'm out.
You're out. We'll call it there. And other people that are on top of it, here's our chat. Like, I don't know what's going on. We had people checking in hours ahead of time.
Yeah.
Hours. This is like an early release party or something.
But
like
I think
people are lining up for a concert.
I think because they're trying to be early, and we shouldn't acknowledge it.
We shouldn't.
Be like, don't show up early. We're not going to play that game. You don't get acknowledged, period.
Actually, because then you're just going to have somebody who's going to join like immediately, like as soon as you post the link, like it'll be a game.
Actually, I would like that game. Let's have it. Let's see who can join 3 days early.
Yeah, I like that. But our winner of the prizes, yes, Fanboy, you are the first one, and
an hour and 2 minutes early.
Yes, 3, I think.
No, 2 hours and 2 minutes early.
Oh, geez, man, on top of it.
I don't know what you did for the last 2 hours and 2 minutes, but thank you for your dedication. Do you get a prize? Yes, actually, you get a prize, and it will be a box of Hamburger Helper.
Exactly, because anybody who doesn't like Hamburger Helper, you can't trust them.
And now that I know that lasagna is your favorite flavor,
it is a great one.
That will be what is shipped to you.
I mean, I like the fajita one, honestly. Or what? No, is it? I can't remember what it is. I add like the salsa and the beans. Is that what the flavor is? The fajita?
It's not.
It's not fajita. Doesn't sound right.
It's like Western.
I don't know.
It's Western mix something.
So
I don't know.
So good.
So you clearly don't know maybe it is fajita.
Is it fajita?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah.
But
okay.
We're gonna go ahead and
This is also your Hamburger Helper and Healthy Food Options podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put
that in there.
Put a little survey in the chat, so feel free to
tell us your favorite.
Tell us your favorite Hamburger Helper.
And if you don't like Hamburger Helper, then we will just, judge you a lot.
I never really thought about this before, but I think you probably can tell a lot about somebody by their favorite flavor of Hamburger Helper. Like if somebody picks the weird one, like
what's the weird one?
I don't know, 3 cheese, because
then it's just fine. Stroganoff is also pretty good.
Yeah, you would say that.
Yeah, stroganoff is fine. You just got to add mushrooms. You just got to add a little bit of like extra zhuzh.
Yep, you can
tell
tell a lot
like green stuff on there too.
Saying stroganoff is good. Yeah,
it is good. We're
gonna dissect that later.
Okay, whatever. We got Wolf Chasers. Thank you for
AKA
somebody's.
AKA Jason. That's not right. I'm just making up names now.
Yeah, you are. And
belated birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yay. I wish I remembered what like hand motion I was supposed to do for like the balloons, but there's something. Well, that's the heart one. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Well, happy birthday. We hope you had a great birthday.
Yeah. Is there a stream tonight?
Yes.
There is.
They're just 2 hours too early, but we appreciate your enthusiasm.
Yeah. So thanks for again being here so early. There's a nice lengthy conversation here about is there a stream tonight? And I'm like was this up for debate? Did I post wrong times or something? I mean, it's highly possible, but
the time travel.
I thought it was on my normal schedule.
Yeah, time travel will be next week. We'll talk about that. Glow sticks. Why don't we have glow sticks? We should have a supply of glow sticks at any given point in time.
Like I was saying during the opening song sorry, nice cube in my mouth.
Yeah, I got you.
I keep trying to figure out is how do we do one of the little TVs as us? Like, so like we can just do dumb stuff while the intro song plays.
I mean, because we're already doing that. Like any guest that's been on here knows that we're just dancing before this starts here to get us going. But then we have Stormfire Blizzard. Yeah,
we're just gonna make our own sound effect.
Yep, that's what we do. We're real adults here.
Deluxe.
Hey, Deluxe. And we love you, and we hope you're doing good.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah.
New segment, topless tongue twister.
Yeah.
Everything I say is a tongue twister. I'm very bad at speaking.
That's why you're so much better at writing.
Yeah.
You get the quickie little text. You could never say those words.
I can take 40 to 90 minutes to type out 6 words in a message and have it be funny, but if I try to say 3 instantly, it just falls apart.
Oh man, corrupt modifications coming in hot. I thought you started at 8:05. Yeah, man.
Oh, you are also early in that case.
And you are welcome for the bracelet.
You are welcome.
We do heart you.
You gonna get that going?
I'm gonna try. Oh, look at that, 2 for 2.
So many close 6 actually. Sure. Yeah, I can believe that.
Oh, we got Birdie. Hey, Birdie.
Birdie, how's it going?
Congratulations, Daddy.
Yeah, congratulations. Welcome to fatherhood. And the infamous.
Hello, Trigger Happy 77.
You gonna figure that one out?
Yep, I got it.
Do you know who this is?
No.
Okay. Do you know the guy that I always show you the videos that makes like the little blast effects, like
yeah. Okay.
There you go.
That makes sense for the name too.
Yeah,
that's good. That's not spot on.
Transformers related.
So thank you all for joining us. I think we should bring our guest in, and I'm gonna say a couple things. First, our guest is fantastic. I love watching her videos because they are like the most adorable things I've ever seen, both the creation and her reactions to creating them. The first time I saw her stuff, I immediately purchased said item here. And I'm also excited because we've got some more like female energy. I mean, I love the dudes. It's great. Like, bring it on. But I'm excited to have like a little bit more estrogen coming in here this time.
I was trying to see how long of a dude streak we could go. And it was 43.
And this one here, like you almost don't even know how to handle it, even though you just live in a house of girls. Like dogs are all girls. Like, this is just a house of ladies.
Was like 3. I mean, 3. We're down to 2 now because my favorite dog died. But anyway.
Sorry, Penny, you're not the favorite dog.
Nope, you suck.
And with that, we'll bring on Whitney. Hello, Whitney. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us. We are so excited to have you. And for who are you? What do you do? What should people know about you? Important information like social security number or last four at least, grade school, mother's maiden name, all the really important things.
Credit cards are also cool too. We keep that information to ourselves, by the way.
We definitely don't broadcast that entirely on the internet.
Yeah, just personal use for yourself. I'm Whitney Yadon. I do WhitneyYadonArt. And I am primarily an oil painter and a needle felter. And I mostly paint and needle felt cryptids and cryptid adjacent stuff like paranormal, spooky type things. And I make them cute.
Yes, they are super cute. And so for people that aren't sure what cryptids are, like, what does that mean? Like, what is a cryptid?
So I just want to preface this by saying you just learned this week.
Oh, yeah.
I knew.
I didn't know. No, I wouldn't say I learned this week. We got a little bit of a deep dive from Dylan.
Right.
Because he was very excited to talk about it. But, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just in the dark. But I did not know what a cryptid was until Dylan started going down the rabbit hole on it.
So we'll throw that out for chat.
Most people do know what a cryptid is. They just don't know that they know what a cryptid is usually. So the number one like famous cryptid that everyone knows is going to be Bigfoot. So Bigfoot's kind of like the big shot cryptid that everyone knows. And then there'd also be the Loch Ness Monster Nessie. That's another one that most people know. And then Mothman has grown in popularity over the years as well. And I'd say he's kind of like the top cryptid that people that are into cryptids know. So he's the famous of the less famous ones. But a cryptid is technically a like creature that people believe exist. They think that they've seen them. There has been sightings of them and hearsay about them, but they're not scientifically proven. So like everyone thinks that they've seen a Bigfoot or have had a Bigfoot encounter, but we don't have any like hard scientific evidence or any that is publicly like been approved or whatever, you know.
I feel like science is a bunch of garbage and doesn't know anything anyway, so I go the route of it's real until I'm proven otherwise.
Well, there you go. That's how you live your life.
It's true.
Oh, what is that? I'm trying to think of that line from like Ancient Aliens where it's like the what is it, like the establishment or whatever believes like
Yeah.
no, that's fantastic. Is there a certain cryptid that you are especially drawn to? Like, what do you have a favorite?
I do. So my favorite cryptid would have to be the Fresno Nightcrawler. So the Fresno Nightcrawler, it's just the simplest little cryptid ever, and it's so just like bizarre and weird, and it's kind of a more obscure one, but like in the cryptid community, it's growing more popularity. A lot of people call it the pants.
Okay.
And so it is basically like a long two-legged creature that's all white and just walks on its two legs. And if you see, there are 2 security footage videos that you can find on YouTube of it. On one of them, it shows one Fresno Nightcrawler walking across a lawn, and he just sort of stumbles around across the lawn very slowly. And that one was on some Discovery or History Channel debunking show, and they never ended up debunking it. They couldn't figure out what it was. And it is kind of a pretty fuzzy video because it's like a recording of a security footage camera. So it's kind of like pretty low resolution, sort of hard to make out. And then the second video takes place in Yosemite National Forest. And it shows 2 of them, a tall one and a small one, walking between 2 trees. And those look especially strange. They look almost like puppet-like. But those are the only 2 like actual video footage that we've seen of them and that people actually label as a Fresno Nightcrawler sighting. There has been, I used to watch this channel called Slapped Ham. And they basically will just sort of show, yeah, that's the Fresno Nightcrawlers. That's them. Yeah, they're just like so like simple and weird, and I love them because they're just like little guys.
Yeah, I like these. These
they're
those ones
just all legs.
are a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and on Slapped Ham, they play like paranormal videos from like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And every now and then I'll see something and I'll be like, oh, I think that one could be a Fresno Nightcrawler. And I comment and nobody says anything, but I'm always very excited about it.
So what got you into like, how did you get into this cryptid space? Like what drew you to this? Was there an experience that brought you into this, or was it just like, oh man, this is super fascinating?
Well, it's actually kind of funny. So I've never had any sort of paranormal experience or any sort of experience with cryptids, unfortunately, not yet. But I've always been into like folklore and monsters and creatures and the paranormal and strange and unusual things. And I got really into just watching stuff on YouTube. And I actually came across the Fresno Nightcrawler videos. And I was like, what in the heck is this thing? And so I was watching those and hearing people talk about the Fresno Nightcrawlers. And I just got really interested and just sort of dove into the rabbit hole. I was like, what else is out there? And I just sort of got sucked in and realized that there are so many different cryptids all over. Everybody has like their own stories and encounters, and like some are probably not legit, but who knows, some of them might be. And it's just kind of fun to think like there's some weird strange creatures out there, because there's all kinds of stuff in the world that we just like don't know and don't understand. So
And people like to say it's not real because they don't understand it. And that's not what I believe. I don't know why my pictures are so small here, but I was going to bring up something else here in a second if I can figure it out. But actually, real quick. So you said that you've never had an experience with a cryptid. However, I did see one of your YouTube videos that did claim you saw one in the wild. So like this is a little contradictory here. I'm not quite sure. Like, do I believe it or not? Like, is this a fake video?
It seems like you had an experience with the Fresno Nightcrawler.
I'm not sure what I saw in the woods that day. You have to watch the video to see. I kind of got freaked out and ran away, so I just got a glimpse. I'm not sure what it was.
Well, don't leave this stream to go watch it, but Rob just put the link in the chat
for you later.
So we've got some post-show watching that you can take advantage of.
So one thing I actually just recently learned about, and this was again through Dylan, which then I started to go a little bit deeper. And I don't know how I didn't know about this because
Dylan, I think what we just need to say is Dylan is the gateway.
Dylan is the gateway here. So if you're not watching Dylan, you're getting a lot of shout outs here.
Yeah. Get it together.
Yeah, Dylan Jacobson, check him out. Dylan's Drink Drop, Brimstone Studios. So Iowa, where we live, actually has a cryptid, the Van Meter Visitor. And I was very surprised by this. And so I kind of went down a little bit of a rabbit hole. My retention is very low. But essentially it is this type of creature,
kind of bat-like,
that was seen back in the 1900s.
Yeah, I think it was 1903,
1900 something like that. And bat-like, has a horn, maybe doesn't have a horn, shoots a light out of the horn or the middle of its forehead, and kind of faded away, and then has recently made a little bit of a resurgence. So I'm kind of curious about that. I've started to kind of dig into that a little bit because I'm like, that's interesting.
Well, and the resurgent part where it was saying that was happening, it's not Sailorville. What's the other lake?
Red Rock.
Red Rock is a man-made lake. That's where all the new sightings are. There's actually like a town underneath that lake. Yes, it's man-made.
So they say.
And no, it definitely is. And so now I've got like conspiracy theories going on. Like, well, maybe they flooded it. Maybe they maybe the water table went down enough that it's reviving or what have you. But no, this is a wild one. I'm not sure where you were going with your story here on this.
It was just that I learned that we actually have a cryptid local to us.
Yes.
I thought that was
Are you all close to Van Meter?
Probably like an hour and a half away.
Ish.
Okay, well, you got to go to the Van Meter Festival in September. Did Dylan tell you about that?
No.
What?
I don't
Really?
think so.
There's a Van Meter Festival about this?
Yeah, they have a festival for the Van Meter Visitor, and I'm pretty sure it's in September. And it's very funny because Van Meter is such a like small little city.
Oh, yeah. So small.
But people come out for it. I've actually never done it, but Dylan's done it, and my friend Lisa does it, and it's on my Cryptid Festival bucket list.
Okay.
It's pretty far away from me. I'm in Kentucky, so it's quite a drive. But I intend to do it at least 1 year, and it's a small festival, but it's really fun. You guys should definitely try to check it out if you can.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. We will have to do that.
Are you not going to do your normal thing?
No, what? I don't know. What do you? I don't know. What, well, it's far enough away. Okay, here's my normal thing. If we do come out, we do have a guest bedroom. We'll move all of his nonsense off of the guest bed here, and if you need a place to stay, it's about an hour and a half further west, so you're much further apart. I didn't know where you were going with that.
You invite everybody.
Because I'm hospitable. Because I'm a effing Midwesterner.
Just like, hey, we've talked to you for 20 minutes now. If you ever need a place to stay, it's yours.
Honestly, you're lucky that I haven't brought like a homeless person.
I know.
Like,
you don't actually offer the guest room to people that are local.
No.
But you will offer it to anybody that is just outside the state.
Well, because I'm trying to recruit.
Well, people outside of the state need a place to stay.
Yes. People, if you're going to travel, we want to show some hospitality, but also like, I want more cool people to move to Iowa. Like, let's make it happen. And if we show somebody a good time, maybe they'll come here. And then I can have every reason to drive out the last couple of bad neighbors that live near us. Because, you know, if I push them out, then their house is available. I have like some strategery with this.
Smart. You got to get all your like weird friends to come over. So they're kind of like, what is going on? We need to move. And then you just bring all your people in.
Exactly. Take over the neighborhood.
That's what you got to do. Yeah.
So the we're excited on
September 26th.
September 26th.
All
okay.
right. Well, we better figure it out. Oh man.
Okay. So yeah, we might have to figure this one out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we don't really have to figure it out. Like we don't live that far away from it, but we just have to go.
Yeah, we just physically have to drive.
We have to drive over to it. You know,
it'll be fine.
No, actually, this is cool. This is interesting. I'm gonna check it out. This could be a fun thing to do.
Yeah, because there's not like a whole lot of cryptid focused ones up in that area. So Van Meter would be the closest one to you guys. And then if you go a little further, there's the Hodag Festival in Rhinelander, Wisconsin.
Okay.
I don't know if you are familiar with that one.
I know Wisconsin.
Okay, Rhinelander is like way far up in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
But it's a really cute little town, and they have a creature called the Hodag, which is really fun, and they love their monster. It's the town's mascot. It is on their like cop cars and on their school buildings, and they have like statues of it. And then a cryptid friend of mine, Ben, he runs the Hodag store.
There's a store? Is that just like dedicated to Hodag?
All Hodag. Yeah.
Wow.
All Hodag. It's Hodagged out.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Wow.
And it's really funny because I forget exactly like the time frame the Hodag came about, but the Hodag is basically this giant green furry quadruped that has like it has green fur, horns, and spikes all the way down its back, and it has like a long tail. And it was intended as a hoax to like draw tourists to the town. I think it was a lumberjack fella. He pretended like he went out into the woods and shot this creature and brought it into town and showed it off like in the town and was like, look what I found. And then they started creating stories of the Hodag getting white bulldogs specifically and snatching them up in the town.
How strange. Like, how many white bulldogs could have even been in the town? Like,
I don't know.
This is not a common dog breed.
Right? Yeah, it was very specifically white bulldogs only. The Hodag had a very picky appetite.
That's fantastic. I like that so much.
Yeah, you should check that out. That one also is, I've done that one once, and it's also pretty far away. But that's a really fun festival, and it's a really cute, really fun little town to go to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Hodag.
There's something else in Wisconsin.
Cheese.
There are the Wisconsin Dells.
No, there's something in my scope. I was trying to remember. Is it the BBTS? Is that where? No, that's in Minnesota. Their game store.
There's the National Brewery Museums, and
never mind.
You're going to ask me all the things.
Yeah,
I can list off a lot of things from Wisconsin.
It's not in
None
your
of them
scope.
have
It's in
any
my
relationship to
I'll
this
figure
show
out.
at all.
You know? Oh, I know what was in Wisconsin.
What was it? Oh yeah. No, that's not true. Webby's in Minnesota. You ding dong.
Everybody's in Minnesota.
No.
Webby, thanks. Welcome.
Thanks for joining.
And also,
I remember.
Shaggy,
I
thanks for
remember
being
where
here.
you live.
So Shaggy, you must be from Chicago. Is that where? Is that the Mothman? Chicago?
No.
Mothman's in West Virginia.
Where?
Well,
maybe there's a Chicago Mothman.
Chicago. What does this mean, Shaggy?
Okay, but you're so Mothman or the West Virginia, that was something you had said you're going. That's your next one coming up. So is that one Mothman themed, or is it just like cryptids in general, or an art theme, or
UFO?
Oh, it was UFO. That's what it was.
Yeah, it's a UFO day. It's a new event that this will be the first year doing it. some friends of mine that live in West Virginia, and then a friend of mine that lives in Illinois. They're partnering together to create this event. It's called UFO Day. It's in Buckhanna, West Virginia, which is like a teeny tiny town. And they apparently used to have a UFO celebration at some point.
Huh.
And there's a guy that's like from the area named Gary Baker. And Gary Baker did a bunch of UFO and paranormal research. And he actually wrote a book on UFOs, aliens, and then he wrote a book about Mothman actually before John Keel had written his book, The Mothman Prophecies, which is like the most popular one. But the town actually like ousted him, and because it turned out that he was a gay man, and so they were like, we don't want you here anymore, and shunned him. And my friends that live in West Virginia, they wanted to bring it back and celebrate like him and his work, because he did a lot of like really cool, important paranormal work, and we're all like allies, and we think that nobody should be shunned for stuff like that. And so they wanted to create a new UFO day celebrating, everybody in the paranormal community, and celebrating Gary Baker and all things spooky and weird. So
do you believe in aliens? Like, do you believe aliens are real?
Yes. So aliens, it's kind of like a funny thing, because I don't necessarily think like aliens are coming down and putting stuff in our butts and whatever all the time.
That's unfortunate.
But I definitely think like the universe is just like too vast and infinite, and there's just like too much going on. And there's so much life on Earth that's so like varied and vast. I just don't see how like logically there can't be anything else out there in the universe,
Yeah.
I just think like aliens are kind of what makes the most sense. And I just think like people just have such a wide ranging idea of what aliens are. But so I think the government is nervous about being like, yeah, they're real, they're out there, because I think people would probably panic and freak out. Even though they've kind of gotten us used to it with Hollywood movies and stuff, I think people would still probably, like the general public, would not be calm about it.
I don't know. At this point, like, there's not a lot that shocks me. So I'm like, you would have to be like 90% of us are aliens.
Yeah.
In order for me to be like, oh, whoa, that's strange, Like,
I mean, honestly, if somebody was like, yeah, just so you know, all the world leaders are actually aliens, and they just have like some sort of fake.
Like, that checks out.
That's fine. I mean, that makes sense. Right? Like that it totally explains why we are where we are today.
Yeah.
Right? That actually makes way more sense.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably not the general public though, but I'm like, it takes a lot to shock me nowadays. Like I went down some rabbit holes on the internet, and like
we've all been so desensitized.
Yeah.
So desensitized.
Esteban, thanks for joining.
Well, so I realized we totally skipped over so we're gonna. I'm just gonna do a quick detour here.
Yeah.
So this is Topless Toy Talk.
Hold on, I'm gonna do a detour to your detour.
Okay, do that.
So I just put a QR code up here.
Yes.
This goes to, I believe, your link tree is what you sent. And so if anybody's looking to follow you, keep up with what you got going on, check out your art, buy some of your stuff, because we clearly did.
Yeah.
And it's real fun and cute. There's a QR code that you can scan, and it'll take you right there to it.
Yes. And so because this is Topless Toy Talk, I'm just gonna bring it around here a little bit. Were there any toys you had growing up that maybe like were particularly special to you, or potentially even tied in? Like, did you have a stuffed Bigfoot? Like, I'm just curious.
Unfortunately, I never had a stuffed Bigfoot or anything like that. But in my like early middle school days, like when I was like between 10 and 12, I got really into alien stuff. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of when I got like really interested in UFOs and extraterrestrials and stuff. And I used to have like a little blow up alien that I kept in my room, and I would like take it swimming with me.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and then my friend and I, we like tried to create our own alien language at one point, and we had like these little notebooks that we would try to write like alien like messages into each other and whatever. We did not get very good with it, but we tried. And then other than that, though, growing up, I mostly played with just your typical like Barbie dolls and stuffed animals and Polly Pockets and things like that. So I've always kind of liked like dolls and soft, cute things and that kind of stuff. And so I think that is what sort of influences my work today. I want it to be something like I like a cute little figurine type item, I guess.
I appreciate that. And I see that come through with your art is like no shade to a lot of action figures, but they're just a lot of things just don't appeal to me. They're either like they're just either too much or like a little too gross or whatever. And like, you got to have some good, like cute to it.
I have some very cute figures.
You do.
Thank you very much.
You do. You have some cute like Mudang and some of those other ones. I get it.
Every time we talk about Hodag, it just makes me think of Mudang, and I'm just like, I don't know, I need like Mudang needs to be. So Mudang, okay, I don't know how much you have creeped on my Instagram, but Mudang, you know, the pygmy hippo,
the baby pygmy hippo.
So I have some ceramic like figurines.
He has like 6
of
of them.
So I do because they keep making them, and like they're not articulated, so I like to pretend like, you know, like so I can put them in different poses when they're just a static thing, and do like some action figure photography, toy photography, whatever with them. And
that's so cute.
I call it Mudang Monday, so I put them out every once in a while on Monday, and so that's where the Mudang comes from.
Yes.
Very cute.
Just gonna say hey to Austin real quick. Thanks for joining. He's got ice cream and a cat.
Austin.
That sounds like a great time.
Yeah, I think you've got a great life.
Yeah. And Flip.
Hello.
Thanks for taking time out of saving the world.
Yes.
Mudang.
And Mudang is yes, 100%.
So tying this to toys just a little bit more, because this was extremely timely.
I mean, I don't know. We must have bribed someone here. Like, there's just no way this happened organically without like someone from this place following. So went up for pre-order today on BBTS, like literally like a couple hours ago. They're doing Cryptoids Toys is the brand, and I think they actually had a Kickstarter. So I don't know if the Kickstarter is finished or if it's wrapping up. I'll have to look into it. But yeah, they're doing some cryptid figures here, which I thought was kind of interesting. I'm not familiar with this one. I don't know who this is.
I am not sure who that is either, actually.
Planet Albino.
Just like a lizard man.
So that
is Lizard Man.
Literally just be what it is, Lizard Man. But then
that's probably
that's Bat Boy, which is great.
yeah, Bat Boy.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's got a spot for Bat Boy. If you grew up in where you had, was it the National Enquirer? Was that the magazine? What was that in the newsstands? Like that always had Bat Boy in front of it.
That's a great question. I feel like it wasn't that Weekly World News. It says it in the corner there when you clicked on it. Yeah,
that's it.
So they, which I thought this was kind of cool because I'm a sucker for variants, but they clearly have like one that's, you know, fully colored, but then the just black and white kind of version.
Well, because it was a black and white.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is a clever, like, you know, marketing scheme to match that. And then the Mothman.
Oh, whoa.
And this actually, so I'm torn between this one and the next one. I actually might pre-order this one, because it's pretty cool.
Oh, is it like a totem pole too?
He has a little, I don't know what the totem is, but yeah, there's a little totem there. But I don't know. I thought this looks pretty good. Like,
that's really cool.
And then the last one is
the Jackalope. jackalope.
Jackalope.
Oh,
And
he's got like blood on his face and everything.
Yeah, he
Oh.
looks spooky.
And this one doesn't appear to be articulated, but I'm fine with that. I like my little figures, whatever too. So I think this one's pretty cool. The jackalope, I think I'm definitely gonna get. And they're right. It's the right price point. $25.
I can
Done.
do that.
Right?
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I don't know. For that. And I don't know. They have this accessory pack, which I thought was interesting. It's like clearly different heads for the Mothman. I'm not sure what the heads. I mean, these look like Yeti type of heads.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if there's more figures they'll be releasing.
Maybe you can put them on the Bat Boy head.
I get you could, yeah.
Hmm.
But I don't know. So I guess I'm definitely gonna pre-order, just so you know.
I know you're gonna
a jackalope. The Mothman. I'm torn between Mothman and Bat Boy. Like I'm not sure which one.
I
but
mean, I'm
like...
gonna vote for Bat Boy just
Okay.
because I have this nostalgia of standing in line at the Fairway looking at those magazines.
Okay,
Right? Like,
so then black and white or standard?
I feel like it's got to be black and white.
Even though like I could just do black and white photos.
I mean, you could. I mean, whatever. I just got to be Bat Boy. I'll leave it up to you for photography purposes,
Okay.
but the black and white one hits closer to home for me.
All right. So
Yeah, I think the Bat Boy is the choice for sure.
okay. All right. So we'll do a Bat Boy and a jackalope then.
Done.
I need to look at the Kickstarter.
These are the hard decisions you have to make as a
These
real
are the,
adult.
like because okay, the things that I never like contemplate. Okay, so when I started collecting, it was just Transformers, right? Like it just was a few Transformers, which then escalated into hundreds of Transformers. Hundreds of Transformers still exist. But then I got into the photography piece. I like to do photos. And for some reason, I'm not good
like,
at.
how do you not have a Bat Boy for action?
And I'm not good at photography.
Oh yeah,
photographing like Transformers.
You
I
did
can't
so
figure it out. I
good with
can't figure it out.
cryptozoology and Cybertronian era.
I told-
You killed it on that. Now you can't say photography.
Photo. How did I say it?
I
Photographing.
don't. It was so bad.
Whatever. Anyway.
I'm trying to prove it.
photographing.
Photographing, yeah. That's the new thing is photographing. Not very good at photographing Transformers for whatever reason. But things that are more humanoid, like I'm pretty good with. And so that's where then I started collecting other things. And like then I kind of got in this weird spiral where it's like the weirder the better, right? And so I have some aliens and some Sasquatches and like some other, some like I don't know, these fit right into my just one-off weird scheme. And but anyway, very, very timely is that they just happened to go up today. And while we're having an expert in cryptids and other things.
Obviously they knew. They knew. They were like, today has to be the day.
Oh, Fanboy said Kickstarter. Okay.
Oh, it ended. Okay. Well.
Also, what? James J, when did you get here? Sneaky boy. Our other birthday boy.
The aliens are probably in the ocean. I think that's where most of the stuff is. Like, because I mean, we haven't explored most of the oceans. I mean, how much of that surface level we haven't even explored all of the land. We're definitely not explored all the oceans enough to know that they don't exist down there.
Austin's voting for black and white.
Yeah, I see. Austin knows what's up.
Yeah.
There's definitely weird stuff going on in the ocean for sure. Like I know there's been lots of like reports of like UFOs going into the ocean and coming out of the ocean and being over the ocean. But even like despite that, since the ocean is so vast and unexplored, there's definitely got to be weird stuff going on down there.
Oh, Bat Boy does look like from Gargoyles. He does. Good call out, Birdie. Okay, maybe we should leave it to the chat if we get black and white or the colored version. So
you tell us.
So we have one vote for black and white plus your vote, which is 2 votes. So
I mean, technically,
I guess that technically wins because it's only me voting right now for colors. So and then, in terms of snail shells.
Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of snail
those
shell
are the
figures.
cuties. Everybody's gonna vote black and white, aren't they?
Yeah, that's where the nostalgia is. It's hard in the black and white.
Oh, I know, but I can make color turn black and white for the internet.
I understand, but nobody wants that.
Chupacabra is also getting a figure. Oh yeah. I think I pre-ordered those. Ooh, let me look at those. See if
Chupacabra. While you do that, could you go back over to the?
Don't tell me what to do.
I will always tell you what to do. That's what marriage is.
Is this what you want?
Yes. So I'm while you're looking up some of the other like
Can't do both. There's
cryptids.
only so much screen space.
I understand, but I've got this. So you make your cryptids, you do your needle felt art, which will come back around too. But something that I love that you do are your oil paintings, and you have the most adorable videos. Like every time I watch one of your videos, like I just smile because you have this like little reveal thing. But I'm curious, like because you've got that video, like what inspired you to do that, and are there any other creative like ways that you market your art?
So I started doing the reveal thing because I was kind of seeing it. People were doing it on TikTok and Instagram, and I was looking just for another way to show off my art because like just posting photos, Instagram doesn't care about photos. They want reels.
Yeah.
So I started, so when that happened, I decided to go to doing in progress videos and reels. And so I was doing a time lapse of me painting, and those are always like really cool to watch, but they're kind of a pain to like set up because I don't really I have a very small house and I don't have like my own studio or anything like that. I just kind of like make stuff in my living room. So it's kind of a struggle to actually get like a decent setup to record. And then when I'm like feeling inspired, it's kind of like I'm not really trying to set stuff up and all that, you know? So I wanted to move away from that and do something different. And so doing the reveal ones were much easier to record and much more fun because then I can record a bunch and then I have them for the week. So then I don't have to like worry about posting them like as I'm doing them.
The struggle is real.
Yeah. It really is.
Recording is what it's all about.
Yeah, and I figured maybe also it was helpful. It would be nice for people to like see my face and see like the person who is behind doing it, because I mean in the progress ones you see me painting, but you usually don't. You just see usually like my hand or like the back of my head. You don't really like see who I am. So I thought maybe it would be nice to give a little more personality to it, because a lot of times people like to see who's behind the art. And kind of get a feel for the personality that's creating the art. So
every time I show my face when I'm creating something, the views go negative. So I wish I could experience that.
I don't know about that. The other art that you do is this needle felting. And this one here, you said to me, oh, it's just repeated stabbing.
I commented on one of our videos. I said, I didn't realize that you make these just by stabbing it over and over again.
And so as soon as he told me that and I realized that what this was, all I could think is like, I wonder how many times she stabbed herself.
Oh, a lot. Quite a lot. All the time. All
like,
the time.
Are the needles actually, like, are they sharp needles or?
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
They're very sharp.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the thing is, they make like, so for anyone that doesn't know, needle felting, basically you take wool and you take special needles. The needles are barbed. So the ends of the needles, if you look at them or feel them, they have little barbs on them. And they're in different sizes and shapes, so you can do different things with them. And you stab the wool a bunch with them. And as you stab the wool, the fibers in the wool are, like if you were to look at it under a microscope, it looks really like spiky and crazy. So when you use those needles and you push those needles into the wool, it mats the fibers together. And so as you mat the fibers together, you can shape it and sculpt it kind of like you could with clay, but you're using the needle to do that. And they make different sizes for different things that you're trying to do. So the larger the number of the size of the needle, the more detail you can do and get into, and it like you can like poke a smaller surface area so you can get more details and more like defined characteristics, like if you're doing faces or stuff like that. Yeah, and then you
said it was barbed though, like, and that you've stabbed yourself a lot. It makes me think of, everybody who's ever gone fishing when you were a child at some point. I don't care who you are, you've gotten the like fish hook, and that's all I'm thinking now is like, oh, that's that same feeling of like when you get a fish hook stuck in you.
It's similar, but the needles are a lot smaller. So they're kind of like, they're similar to sewing needles, except a bit thinner usually. And you usually get to like where you're stabbing so fast. It happens so quickly. It's kind of like when you get your like blood drawn from your finger. It's kind of like a pinprick feeling like that. Because it's really usually quick because you're usually going fast. And then as soon as you do it, you curse and drop what you're doing. So
how many of your things have you created would you say have your blood in them?
Maybe like probably now it's more like 30% of my stuff.
Oh, that's way too low. If it's not like 98, like we got a problem here.
I try not to like bleed on the products normally.
I mean, I actually would probably play. We would intentionally we would pay a little extra.
Yeah, I would. Actually, that's true. I would. If you're like you can have the one that is like clean,
legitimate blood,
or the one that I stabbed myself and bled all over. And I'd be like, I want the one that she bled on because that makes
that's art. Art is pain.
Yeah.
Art is
pain.
Yes, that's what she said back to me.
Yeah, it's really funny when people come up to my booth and have actually done needle felting, because 9 times out of 10, they either say that takes way too much time for me, I could absolutely not do that, or they say I stabbed myself and I stopped. I was like, well, with that attitude, you're not going to get anywhere.
And I think my follow-up question to this is, do you feel like you've saved any money on therapy by needle felting? Like just the idea of like repetitive stabbing, that just feels very therapeutic to me.
It is actually very therapeutic. It makes this really satisfying sound when you're stabbing the wool. You can't ever hear it on my videos because I normally do like time-lapse stuff. But it makes this really satisfying sound when you're stabbing it. And you can really hone in and focus because you can't really look away or like do anything else while you're doing it, or you will definitely stab yourself or break your needle or something like that. So it is like very meditative and very calming for sure. And if you're angry, it is a good way to get out your anger.
So I'm not really into the ASMR type of videos, but like I feel like there could be something there with that. Like,
yeah, I've thought about doing something like that before, but it just like it takes so long to make a piece that I just don't think people would want to sit and watch like someone like stabbing wool for an hour before it turns into something.
Okay, I'm gonna correct you right there.
We once watched a person peel the shell off of an egg. Oh, you're talking about
that one?
Yes, peel the shell off of the membrane of an egg for like what?
A long time.
It was that's their whole TikTok stream.
But we did a TikTok stream one time. TikTok, I have broken my TikTok somehow. Like our stuff used to get quite a few views, and it has to be because we stopped doing the live streaming on TikTok. But anyway, we were streaming one day, and because I was reorganizing my boxes because I keep all the boxes for all my figures
like a psycho,
and I just put them in other boxes. Like once a year, I go through because they just pile up in a corner, and then
he does not do it once a year.
And then once a year,
he's never done that.
We did. No, we did this stream, which I'm about to tell about. Yeah, shut your mouth. So anyway, it was like 8 hours that like we did this stream, and it was just me taking boxes and putting them in other boxes.
People watched that.
And people watched it the whole time. You would not believe like
the more mundane
people on TikTok like to watch people do stuff. So like if you're doing something, I can guarantee you people will watch it.
I watched some ladies just put stickers on stuff for like a couple hours one time. It was fantastic. Yeah. And then this one probably do sticker books. Oh. So
fanboy to say about a pocket. Yeah, I'm also gonna get a pocket goblin.
Fantastic. Yeah.
I'm going to do a quick segue here
Oh, yes.
before we forget.
Before we get too
and
sidetracked.
then I'm going to go back to the chupacabra. And then I have a very important question
Okay.
that I'm going to ask. You don't have to deal with it.
Okay.
So a segue here. We're going to talk about the boob for a minute. Also known as the body of official bodies. Just a quick shout out to our Patreon members.
Yes.
We appreciate you. Alsman Body, Fanboy Prime,
Thank
as
you.
always. Thank you. And then we have our bougie body, TF Toy Picks. And then our extra basic bodies, Corrupt Modification, which also made our intro song.
Yes.
And not our intro song. He made a song and then he allows us to use it for the intro of our stream. And the wonderful Dave Wonder, aka Dave
who
Wheeler,
has streams almost every day.
Every day.
It's at every place in the Midwest.
Yeah.
So we thank you all. And TF Toy Picks, I will go back to, also does fantastic toy photography or action or
Transformers.
I will get there. Transformers photography.
Yes,
so,
I aspire to be 50% as good as him someday with Transformers.
So thank you all. We appreciate our supporters. And if you would like if you'd like to join the body of official bodies, you get a welcome pack that has some different wild stuff in it, like what the Corrupt Modification recently got, a friendship bracelet handmade by me with, who knows what's going to be on there. Stickers. We have monthly giveaways of random stuff, maybe action figures, maybe stuff from our pantry.
Could be hamburger helper.
Could be hamburger helper.
Month-long supply.
We have other things. What are some? Oh, we have a Discord. So we have a private Discord that people can join. Community, and
we do drunk dials.
Yes, we do drunk dials. We do there are all sorts of random things at different tiers. So if you'd like to support us, if you want to, we even have some super jokey tiers out there. We don't anticipate those ever being taken advantage of, but if somebody just wants to throw their money away, there are options there too. So. We appreciate our supporters, and if you would like to join them, there's your QR code.
And back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yes.
So chupacabras. I did order these.
Oh, you did?
I forgot. Yeah, I did order these guys.
Oh,
because I was like, these are so cool. They are fun little creatures. So we will have some chupacabras too.
I kind of thought chupacabras were a little bit more adorable than what these are, and I'm just not sure about.
I think it depends on the creator. You can make them as adorable or not as you prefer. So
yeah, I needle felted a chupacabra, and I made him more dog-like. So he was definitely much cuter.
Yes.
Shaggy has. I watch people do puzzles.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
I've thought
there
about
you go.
doing
You
puzzles.
like puzzles. You did a puzzle for 3 months.
Let's not talk about that. A puzzle was too hard. I lost interest about halfway through, but I powered through. Special gloves. That's a good idea.
Do you have special gloves for?
I don't, but they do make these leather finger gloves that you can get when you're felting. And when I first started, I used them, but I just don't like to use them as much because I like to feel the wool when I'm felting it, and it makes it a little harder to feel what you're doing when you're wearing them. But they're definitely very good if you're learning. Okay. So
good idea. And Agent Z-Man, thank you for joining us. The agent that never sleeps. Yeah. This is our guest next week, who you will find all out about time traveling with Agent Z-Man next week. So be sure to check it out.
Yeah. Okay. I have a very important question.
Yeah. You ask your very important question.
So I like to sometimes do some deep dive on people and see what I can find on their Instagrams. And I came across something very disturbing. So much so I was like, I cannot believe that this was produced. And so I guess I'm kind of curious about your thought process behind this, and why you decided this needed to be put out into the world.
My avocados.
You just really built this up.
I am allergic to avocados, so this is basically death to me.
Yeah. Gotcha. So I painted this when I was first starting out and first learning how to paint. And yeah, so if you go pretty far back on my Instagram, it's kind of before I found my niche. And so I kind of was just starting to paint and starting to learn, and I was just starting to put stuff out there, and I was kind of just putting whatever out there and seeing what worked.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
This one
No,
here is
they
just
have
making it
good.
like obnoxious.
Actually, so one thing that I did find very, very fun about your Instagram, yeah, because like if you scroll all the way back to when you first started posting, like you can see the shift. Like you can see like when you found like this is my thing, and I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and you can definitely see the improvement as well in both like the painting and the needle felting. It's really interesting to look back at my older stuff and see like where I was and where I am now, because I'm totally self-taught. So I just sort of taught myself how to paint and needle felt by watching like YouTube videos and things like that, and practicing and learning what's what. And so it's interesting to see how everything improved.
I think there's something with that, with being the whole self-taught thing. Because I mean, I don't claim I know anything about photography. I can't remember how I said it before. Anyway, but like
it's like how I don't even know how to. I can barely say Chipotle anymore because you say
Chipotle.
It's not how it's said.
It's Chipotle.
Not the word.
Get it right. But like with the photos I post, like if I go all the way back, like you can definitely see the progression, like as like I've learned different things. And so I think that's one thing I like about having the Instagram account, is that it's kind of it's a way for me to show my things, but also like a way to
my dog is checking out the Transformers.
Yeah, but also a way to like kind of like show progress, because sometimes I'm just like, man, this sucks. And then like, but if I scroll back like, a year and a half, I'm just like, no, that sucks. Like
yeah, it's a fun little archive for sure to kind of, if you're like feeling low about your progress or how you're doing, you can always like look back and be like, oh, well, I've come this far and I've made improvements.
And
what?
I was going to ask about because you landed like just very much on for her Instagram. So this is one that I'm curious about, which is your.
Is this what you might show?
This.
Okay.
Are we gonna make more of these? Because like we have like a shrine to Krampus. We dress up as Krampus, and like I just need more Krampus stuff in my life. And I just need to know that this is coming out in time for Krampus season.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I do them every year during the season.
Okay.
So I usually start doing them in November, and I do put them on my Etsy, and I do I take them to markets and I put them on my Etsy, and then I have them pretty much all the way up through Christmas, and then after that they're pretty much gone until the next year. So
is Krampus considered a cryptid, or is it like a cryptid adjacent thing? I never really
cryptid adjacent.
Okay.
He's so like the thing with like cryptids is they're kind of like part of folklore. So they're like under like the folklore kind of category. So anything that's like folklore related kind of like ties in with the cryptid world. So
I recall coming up with the term happy little cryptids like 2 years ago, referring to one of Whitney's works, but who knows, maybe someone else dreamed that.
This is a new name. So thanks for joining.
Yes.
So, question from the chat. Fan of
Leica
Studios movies?
I don't know. What are their movies?
Yeah. Tell us more.
Yeah, I need more information.
And actually,
okay.
On the topic of movies, I saw something you posted the other day. I think it was one of your stories, but it was like checking off horror movies that you've seen.
Oh yeah.
So this one is not into horror movies at all.
0.
So we do a 31 Days of Horror every October, and I cram in all the horror movies I possibly can.
Though he does put in a few like suspenseful like movies and TV series. Like last night we finished watching Something Very Bad Is Going to Happen on Netflix.
Yeah.
That show was wild. That is not at all what I thought was going to happen. Sorry, I have to interrupt.
No, that's fine.
But what were you going to?
No, I was going to ask, like, if you had like any horror movie recommendations that are not slashers but might not necessarily also be mainstream type of stuff, because a lot of the ones that you had checked off, like, she's actually seen. And so I'm always, well, it's ones I've made her watch.
Yeah.
So when I say seen, like,
them on my own.
no, she definitely went up. So I'm always trying to find like interesting things that can kind of hook her in just a little bit more to like horror things. Because so for me, it's like the cheesier, like the B horror movies, like the things that have like over the top like movie monster, like real movie monsters, or like the blood, like, you know, Evil Dead type of stuff, right? Like those are like my favorite type of horror movies, but like she still is just not really into those. But while we're on the topic,
so you do like thriller suspenseful movies though, or not so much?
I mean, I'm super dorky, like I prefer documentaries. So I would prefer it to be like a real life thing. You know, I would really like to be, you know, interview with a serial killer or someone who survived. Like that's what I would be more by default. But that's not the
more into, like if she has to watch something, it'd be more like psychological thrillers or more like cult or like religious.
Like I really liked Midsummer because of
that
like level of cult. Like
I never thought you would like that one.
Oh, I never
thought you would.
I had like a strong cult thing, a strong, you know, I was all about that.
Yeah.
Well, there is an interesting documentary about sleep paralysis. I don't know if you've ever seen that. I think it's called The Nightmare.
Okay.
And it interviews people, like real people that experience sleep paralysis. I don't know if you're familiar with sleep paralysis, but it's pretty interesting. And they do have like, not really like reenactments, but they do the thing where they kind of show what the real life account person is describing, and it's pretty like creepy and pretty scary because it is like a real life thing that happens to people. But it's not like, it's scary in the sense that it's a real life thing that people experience, but it's not like something everybody is going to experience. So you don't have to worry about like if you're watching something about a serial killer, you know, anybody can get serial killed. So but everybody's not going to experience sleep paralysis. And I've always found sleep paralysis really interesting. In the 7th grade, I tried to write a research paper about it, and my teacher told me that I couldn't write about something that was made up. Yeah. And I wrote it anyway, and I was like, lady, you don't know what you're talking about. This is a real thing. I didn't get a good grade on it, but that's okay.
You showed her.
To bring it back to Wisconsin, though, Wisconsin is where Ed Gein was from.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and they have, don't they have, you can go to his gravesite, right?
I mean, the house that he committed all like the stuff in, that was burned down, but I would imagine you could probably visit his gravesite. That would surprise me if you couldn't.
I mean, I would just think there's probably like a lot of people that would try to do weird stuff to the gravesite. So
definitely.
But going back to the movies, the studio that Fanboy.
Yeah.
Coraline.
Yeah, so I do love Coraline for sure. I haven't seen Kubo, but I'm gonna check this studio out for sure. Because when I looked it up a second ago, it said that they did stop motion animation stuff a lot. Yeah, a independent stop motion animation studio specializing in feature films. So I'm going to check out more of their stuff because I love stop motion animation. I really wanted to do stop motion animation, but it's a thing that I get into every now and again when I have time because it takes so much time. So I just don't always have time.
Yeah.
I did see some of your stop motion videos and I thought they were fantastic. So
thank you.
I'm a creeper. I creep on people's stuff. I'm like, what kind of weird stuff can I find?
Well, I mean,
that is totally okay.
We want to have like good conversations with
no,
people.
but it's
We
like,
gotta know what they're into.
but I also extra appreciate like the people of many talents, because I have very few talents.
Oh my gosh, you're so obnoxious
And
about it. So the problem is he just thinks he
Okay.
has no talents because he can't crochet. That's what this whole problem is about. Is like he's like, I can't do anything because I can't crochet like you. I'm like, but bro, you can do so many other things. Just because you can't
That's
crochet
what you
doesn't mean
think.
anything. Like
I'm good
true.
at causing chaos. Causing chaos.
There's so many things out there. You can do so many things.
There's not enough time in the world for me to. I tried it. That's the problem, is she won't let me have new hobbies. She's like,
okay, I've said you can't have new hobbies because you have to give something up. You cannot work, do a podcast, do toy photography, do our shorts, play video games. If you want to give up sleep or video games, I suppose we can read comics. Like,
I'm so behind on comics.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying you physically can only have 24 hours in a day. So you have to give up one thing if you're going to pick something else
I
up.
think if you really appreciated me, you would figure out how to put more hours in the day. That's all I'm saying. Shaggy's asking if you listen to podcasts about cryptids or supernatural.
Strangely, I don't listen to podcasts. I'm not really much of a podcast listener. I mostly listen, like when I'm listening stuff, I listen to audiobooks. But usually there's not every now and then I get into a podcast, but for the most part, I just don't get that into them.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I don't. I can't relate to that. I do actually listen to a lot of podcasts.
You all day long. You
All
listen
day.
to people
All day.
just talk.
Talk
and
about
I'm just like,
nonsense.
God, that's so boring.
As
we sit here,
we're sitting here talking on the internet.
Yeah.
We got a podcast.
Or talk show.
Yeah, I used to listen to I've listened to the last podcast on the left. That's a really popular one. And that one's really good. And then I used to listen to the Slash Filmcast, which is a bunch of guys that review different movies and stuff, because I've always been into movies. But I don't think there's ever really been many cryptid ones. A friend of mine runs one that's Spooks, Creeps, and I forget the rest of the name of it. I'm such a bad friend. But their podcast is really good. I've listened to it a few times.
Have you read the Comic Murder podcast?
No, I haven't.
That is, I'm a few issues behind.
Yeah.
That is really good.
Are you into comics? Do you like comics?
Yeah, I like comics sometimes.
Okay.
So yeah.
Murder podcast. It's is an interesting one by Ignition Press is the studio.
But the whole concept is people are listening to a podcast and then they commit a murder. I'm trying not to go too deep into it.
That was a great description of
is.
the Comic Murder podcast.
Yes,
thank you. Good job at just rearranging those words.
Well, because I don't want to ruin any part of the story.
It's pretty interesting. I think it's about ready to wrap up too, because it's only a few. I think that's what I like about Ignition Press is they seem to tell like shorter stories, so it's like 5 to 10 issues like for their story, and so.
But they came like you got one of the special editions, and it had.
Oh no, it was the promo material they were giving away at the comic store. They were earplugs.
Earplugs.
They came like in a brand new thing. It was
because
funny.
if you listen to the podcast, if you get earplugs in, you're good to go.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
But,
there used to be this podcast that I listened to. I think it was called The Black Tapes, and it was a like fictional storyline podcast. So it was like this person who was investigating these tapes that she found that had like weird supernatural stuff on it. Mm-hmm. And it was following her investigation as she interviewed different people and found more of the tapes. And it was just like a fictional series, but that was really cool and fun as well.
That's interesting. So Z-Man was asking, is it strange when TV shows do horror themed episodes? So like, this is the random one I'm throwing out because the first one that came to mind, like when Community would do like their Halloween themed episodes. Like I don't know, I like the themed ones.
I love it. Yeah, no, I love it. I love Yeah, throw in a horror episode, please, all the time.
Yeah.
For
I
me,
wish I'd
anyway.
do another like revival season or something of
Of
Community.
Community.
I loved Community. That was such a
Yeah.
good TV show.
Well, that's because
Community is
we started a thing with it where on Sunday we would do, because what was it? Because
We
they would say
started
bagels, or when they say the one lady would say bagels.
Instead of bagels.
Britta
Yeah,
says
right.
bagels.
And so-
I say bagels all the time just
Yeah.
because it makes me laugh so hard.
So it like then it's cemented us because we like to also create like dumb like theme. Well, it's like dumb holidays or dumb traditions or whatever. So
Yeah.
we did this thing called Community and
Community
bagels and bagels.
So we would go to our local bagel store or whatever,
we
and
get
get
bagels.
like a breakfast sandwich,
and then
and
we
come back
watch-
and watch like 2-3
That was-
episodes. So like that's like when we would watch Community. It was like Sunday morning. We watched a few episodes like while we ate breakfast, and like real adults, we sat
That's
on the
awesome.
floor on with a little TV tray in front of the TV and ate a bagel sandwich and watched Community.
So I don't know. I just have like
Yeah.
Community as like really special because we had this, there were a lot of episodes when we watched it. So we were watching it for a very long time.
Not as long as Grey's Anatomy.
Oh God, let's
God,
not
that
talk about
was
Grey's Anatomy.
ridiculous.
I don't know why we started watching them. It was like 20
I don't
seasons
know.
from the beginning.
There's
That's
like
not
a
good
new
idea.
there's a new season or two. It's
I
kind of like One
know.
Piece, where like everybody's like, oh yeah, One Piece is a great anime, but if you're not watching it, don't watch it because there's like 1,000 episodes. And
Not
so
a joke.
we went
Wow.
we went to a local convention, Comic-Con, and that was a question like we were kind of asking people like what their favorite anime was.
And everyone's favorite anime was One Piece, and they all said
No,
don't start.
Yeah, they follow up with like, if you haven't started watching it, don't. So
Wow.
Very funny.
Interesting. What is that one about? I've never heard of that one.
One Piece.
I have no
honestly,
idea.
I'm not even sure. It's pirate-ish themed. Let me look. I'll look it up.
I
real
have
quick.
no idea. I just know that it was the #1 favorite.
One Piece is a
Sure.
long-running Japanese manga series. Let's say following Monkey D, Luffy, and his pirate crew, the Straw Hats, as they search for a legendary treasure, One Piece, to make Luffy the king of the pirates. So it is a pirate anime.
Okay.
So-
Well, I won't check it out. So.
or I guess like if you got a lot of time and
Right.
the podcast you were talking about earlier might be Spooks, Creeps, and Assorted Delivery.
Yes. Yeah, that's their podcast. Yeah.
Right. I'll check that one out too.
Yeah.
See how that goes.
Yeah,
If it
they're
sucks.
they're great
tell you.
people and they do a great job. So
Okay.
Definitely
Well, maybe
check
we should recruit them.
yeah, we should.
Future guests.
So like, hey,
future
you like to
Yeah.
like to take your shirt off and pretend to talk about toys? we got the thing for you. Hey, we tied it in twice this
guests.
time.
We did.
So
We did a great job.
Yeah,
sometimes
you
it
guys
doesn't
are doing
work.
great.
One which was just by the stroke of luck of PBTS, which actually I forgot all about the Chupacabra because like I definitely could have
Yeah.
like brought that in. So
Yes. You got camera.
I got cameras in everybody's house.
Yeah.
Fanboy. Don't worry. I'm like that. Yes.
The original. What's this next one with it? The original TV show that inspired the X-Files, investigated cryptids and other spooks, was the 1970s Kolka? I don't know. The Night Stalker? I'm trying to say that word.
The Night Stalker.
I'm
There
just
you
going to go with that.
Interesting.
That's a good fact.
Yeah, Aaron coming in with all the facts.
Have you seen the X Files?
Yes, I've seen the X-Files.
Have you seen all of the X Files? Are you?
I think I've seen. I believe I've seen all of them, if not like 90% of them. Because the reason I like the X-Files is because I did like the Twilight Zones, and so in my mind, the X-Files were just like the new Twilight Zones.
I mean,
There were certain episodes that definitely overlapped and were heavily influenced by Rod Serling. Like I could see
yeah.
the overlaps,
maybe.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And he died so young. Rod Serling
Yeah.
did not have like a long life. And I don't know, it kind of kills me.
Don't blame me. You're the.
I just he's somebody who I wish we had all had for another 20 to 40 years. He died way
Yeah.
too young. But he also
Absolutely.
smoked a lot. So this is your time. This is your health
Yeah.
podcast. You're smoking a lot. Like
They'll probably kill you
figure it out.
or not.
Or not.
You
Yes.
never know.
Sometimes you last forever when you do that.
Don't take advice from me though.
Yeah, we're not health experts. We pretend we're experts in a lot of things, but we are masters of none.
Well, I'm a master of a lot of them. No, I'm not. We just talked about that. And
Yeah, I used to love the Twilight Zone. I never got into the X-Files, and it's one I always like mean to like put on and check out, and I just like forget to do it. I heard they were gonna be remaking it and starting to do it again.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that somewhere that they're rebooting it. So
like,
I don't know how I feel about if it doesn't have
new
David
people.
Duchovny in it. Like, I'm not sure I'm into it.
Right? Yeah. Agree. Yeah. So I do want to start the X-Files and watch all of that at some point, because that was just one for some reason I never got around to when it was on TV. So
I mean, never. I mean, I watched some of it.
It was on Netflix. That's how I caught up on.
Oh, okay.
I ended up watching all of it. It was in Netflix.
I don't know. I really like the X-Files. I watched it start to finish in the movies, and it's kind of one of my favorites. And I don't know, like, it just has like a certain charm about it, in my opinion. Like, where it was done not in modern time. I mean, when I say modern times, I mean like it's not TV of today's era, you know. Like, and like it's a little bit more, I don't know, rough around the edges, and I don't know. It's a lot of fun.
It's very 90s.
Yeah, very 90s. What else? I was trying to see if I could find anything about that, but anyway, you talk. Stop looking at what I'm doing.
No, so what I was gonna see is if we wanted to maybe do a wheel of questions. It's been a little bit since we've done that.
Yeah.
So we have a segment that we pull out every once in a while called the Wheel of Questions, and we let the wheel decide what questions we are going to ask. And so this is our wheel. The colors have been changed, so they're very. They're very intense colors here.
I did this recently.
And we will see where it lands.
I know people like the wheel, and we always forget about the wheel.
Have you ever had a moment where something happened that you simply cannot explain with logic or science?
How on point.
Right? What an appropriate question. Let me see. I mean, not really, but when I was a kid, I used to think that I was had precognition abilities. But only for movies that were going to come on television.
That is a specific niche, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, so when I was a kid, I used to watch a lot of TV, and I would watch movies on TV all the time. And for some reason, like a scene from a movie or a line from a movie would like randomly pop into my head, and I would like think about it just sporadically for like a day or two. And then like a couple days later, that movie would come on TV. And so as a kid, I was like, oh my gosh, I can like, I know when a movie's going to be coming on the TV because it'll pop into my head. So for the longest time, I thought that. I'm pretty sure it was just that like TV just played the same movies often, probably.
Some sort of subliminal messaging, like that was baked into something. But I love that.
Listen, I'm not gonna doubt it, because I am notorious. I am notorious for getting in line right before a line starts. That is true.
I mean, it is uncanny. You will be like, we'll be in the first like 5 people in line, and then immediately after we get in line, there'll be like 50 people behind us.
I'll be like, hey,
so wild.
We got to go line up for this thing, and then we get in line, and then boom. Like, and it could just be like random stuff like Chick-fil-A or like,
it doesn't
like
matter.
it's like really anything that forms a line. Like,
we have line precognition.
Like, we'll get in, get our whatever, right? And then like if it's food, we'll sit down and eat, and then like there's like 40 people in line. I'm like, that's my superpower.
That is your superpower. It's very, But
My-
I like this. I like that you actually, you know what? What if you were actually mind controlling about what movie you wanted to be able to see on TV? What if you are the person actually in charge?
I did think that for a little bit too. I did think maybe if I think about a movie that'll come on, maybe I'm causing it to happen. I did think that too at one point.
But have you tried it?
What'd you say?
Have you tried it recently? Like though? Like have you tried
I have not tried it recently, but I no longer have cable TV. So I think it'd be a little different.
Okay, well, we need to like find somebody that has cable TV and test this out.
Yeah.
Like, if
That's
anybody has
scary.
cable TV, like, I'm just like the next time the movie pops or like a movie line pops in your head, we're gonna find him and ask him.
Yeah. Fantastic.
All I'm saying is like I can predict when lines are going to happen, like subconsciously, right? Like I don't sit and be like, "There's a line about to happen. I got to get in." Right? That's not it.
You just feel it.
I just feel it. Yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I got to get in line. Give my whatever, right?
So wild. So
Give me
wild.
just 1 second. I'm gonna grab
Fall.
my dog real quick. I'll be
Nope.
right
Yeah.
back.
You're
Okay.
out.
Oh, what's Fanboy's thing? Here, as Fanboy's coming back, or as Whitney's coming back. Is this what we're gonna do?
Yeah, I was just gonna awkwardly stare.
Yeah, let's not do
Oh,
that.
okay. You want to talk?
Yeah, I want to talk to people.
Okay.
I could always predict when a woman was gonna get married. It was right after they broke up with me.
So sad.
Let me talk about different things. That's very funny.
You know,
Oh,
we all have our specialties
yes.
and our
And clearly,
recognitions.
fantastic.
Way to steal the show, fanboy.
Cracked me up here. Let's do another one.
You wanna do
Here,
another one?
yeah, let's do another real question.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
Let's see what else comes up.
What other on point?
If you woke up tomorrow and the entire internet was gone, what would you do?
I would be so happy. Sorry, this isn't for me.
Wow. I don't know. Well, I would, I guess, put my phone away and I wouldn't have work. And I'd probably go on a walk, maybe. And yeah, probably go on a walk and see what the rest of the world is doing without the internet. Because I'm not like super attached to like the internet and my phone and stuff. Like some people like really are. So I'd be interested to see if the apocalypse had happened.
Yep.
I envision this world where it's like you walk outside and everybody else is just also walking outside at the same time, standing like everybody's just on their doorstep, like kind of looking around and like
What
you're
is
waving at each other. And it's like, oh, I have neighbors. Like I've never seen you before because the internet and you stay inside and do your thing.
I do wonder that sometimes there are like some people I've never seen enter or leave houses on my street. And I'm always like, what are they doing in there? Are they just like in their basement playing their Second Life all day? Or like, what is going on?
I mean,
Which, hey, that's fine if that's what you want to do. That, you know, no judgment.
some people up the street, and the only ones we've seen, or the only time we see them, is sometimes when they mow their yard and when they bring out the trash. And I think it's very suspicious.
I don't even know what house you're talking about.
It is the third house in.
Oh, I know what you're talking. The people that leave their packages on their front doorstep.
No,
way too
not
long.
those people.
Okay.
But actually, those are another ones. I don't know if
That
I've
is
ever
super
seen those
suspicious.
people.
Those people, I only see their dogs barking at us, and they have packages that sit on their doorstep for like 3-4 days.
I don't know if
what
I've
are you
ever
doing?
seen
So
them.
weird.
You have pets, like you have packages delivered. Why are they there for days?
And
days
sometimes
on
it's
time?
like dog food because it says like, you know, Petco or whatever on the thing sponsor
Oh,
us.
interesting.
People need to get their act together.
I'm just like, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, as soon as a package is delivered, I'm like, get it off the porch. But I also live in a very sketchy neighborhood, so
I've been
maybe you
there.
will just have a good neighborhood.
Well,
It is, I mean, it is now. Like, I mean, it's okay. It's not
no,
bad.
it's fine. We live in a good neighborhood.
It's now better now that we drove out the bad neighbors.
Okay, we did. Okay, so in reality, though,
This
we
is a true
did drive.
story.
This is a true story. These people were the worst, and I'm just saying that after we maybe like made their life a little more difficult, and they moved, the entire decibel of the neighborhood went down. Like
It was wild how
it was wild how more quiet the entire neighborhood was after this particularly family left.
so
Oh,
what
wow,
what
interesting.
we have decided is that the the couple, the husband and wife, clearly were not all that happy with each other.
Yes.
And they would fight. And so then their kids would go out, but because of not probably having this best home life, their kids would cause chaos, which would then instigate other neighbor kids to cause chaos. So it's kind of this like cycle trickle down effect. And once the chaos left, everybody else just got quiet and was like, "Oh, we can just be normal kids and do." You know, I don't know, it was weird.
So I mean, we did a public service, honestly.
Yeah,
we really did. We solved the neighborhood problem.
I mean, I live every day of my life as a public service.
I'm just, it may have been a creative public service. There may have been no trespassing signs put on the shared fence. Like
not a shared fence. It was our fence.
I mean, it was our fence. It was our fence. We got the point across,
we proved a point.
And my only piece of advice as a homeowner is if you have a neighbor that's absolutely awful and you've been trying to get them to do something, just wait until they try and sell their house. Demand letters are very cheap. You can go to a lawyer, you can have them sign a demand letter. And did you know they can't sell the house?
They can sell the house, but it's unlikely that they will, because if there is potential legal proceedings, nobody's going to want to buy the house.
And that's
interesting.
Yeah.
So if you have a neighbor that say maybe is not maintaining their property or is doing something
or
that's just
put up solar panels that make a very blinding glare into all of your windows for 3 to 4 hours a day.
Just theoretically speaking. A demand letter from an attorney sent to their real estate agent often will get the trick done.
Yeah.
Interesting. I did not know that was a thing.
It is. It's the best.
Either did we until we did it. It's like
it's the best piece of advice.
It's kind of one of those things where it's like, like it's one of those little hidden secrets. Just like, also just like you can go to city council meetings, like because they're public meetings, talk to your city council people and get them on your side to help fight your cause. And if the other person that you're complaining about is not showing up to defend themselves,
sucks to be that.
There's only one side of the story to believe. So
that's true. Wow.
Yeah.
So all politics is local.
Yeah.
Get involved.
Yeah.
Know your city government. They can solve most of your problems.
I'm not really one to believe in the politics things, but local
government's the best.
I'm all about local government. Like you can actually make change in local government.
Yes.
Yeah. That they have a large reserve of physical media.
Same.
We actually started buying physical media again. Which I mean, we still have Netflix and whatnot, but like for whatever reason, I was like, you know what, we need physical media. And I'm telling you, at some point when that solar flare happens,
it will happen. The solar flare's coming.
Yeah.
I do still have a lot of my physical media. I have all of my DVDs. I did finally box them up and put them in my garage, but I do still have them. There was a period of time where I couldn't afford the internet. So there was like 2 or 3 years or so where I went with no internet when I was just living in a studio apartment. And I would just watch all my DVDs over and over again and play records and stuff like that. And it was so funny because at that time I had a job that I went into all the time. It was like a retail job or whatever. So I didn't need the internet at home necessarily. When I would go to work, I would download stuff on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
And so it was really funny because people were like, what do you mean you don't have the internet? What? Where do you live? What is going on? Are you okay?
I don't know. Like,
I gotta be thrifty, man.
I would say like, we don't need the internet, but I'm like, we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't have the internet.
I know. We would.
Exactly. Yeah.
The internet is definitely a added bonus to our lives when used appropriately, for purchasing toys and talking to random strangers. But outside of that, it's just a bunch of negativity and it can go away.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's, it's a blessing and a curse, when used properly, it's great, but so many people use it improperly that it can suck. So,
and if you've not heard this, internet and everybody watching, the people on the internet that you're arguing with, they're probably not even real people. They're probably bots.
Yeah.
If you really think, like, just go out and talk to a real person, I promise you, regardless of how they feel about any particular item, I promise you the people in real life are not as bad as the people you encounter on the internet.
Yeah. Like, so fun story from recent past. this is not a future past time traveling situation.
Yeah,
That'll happen
not
next
quite.
week. But so
Foreshadowing.
there was somebody. So I don't really do a lot of Facebook stuff because I don't know. Facebook is Facebook. But I do cross post all of our stuff to Facebook. And for whatever reason, the people on Facebook are the ones that actually comment the most on things.
They do.
I have not figured it out, like why this is the case.
Is it because it's like only older people are on Facebook, so they don't have like much to do?
Maybe, but I don't actually know if they're that much older. While we're talking, I'll bring up and see if I can find metrics. But like,
they also don't have a good sense of like understanding the irony. I mean,
yeah,
all of our videos are not real. Like our last video where I threw Transformers in the trash, like I didn't really do that. Like it was a joke, you know, like we're spoof. It's a skit. People on Facebook have no concept. They think like we legitimately threw bags and bags of Transformers away. Like there's they don't.
We're not trashing you, Facebook people, but
we are.
But we are a little bit. So
people also like notoriously like don't read whatever you put in the caption. So if you had said like something like, oh, this is a joke or LOL or whatever, they've only watched whatever was presented in front of them and took it like on face value. So
which is probably how we're all gonna die from deep fakes created by AI videos, because
so
exactly.
Going back to my story that you derailed me from, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So I feel like a majority of the people, or a good chunk of the people on Facebook that are posting comments that are more controversial or not positive, or comments that are in line with like whatever the video or whatever is about, I'm almost convinced that they're all bots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was going back and forth with this one person, and I was like, I am 90% sure that this person is either a bot or just using AI, because I started using AI to respond to this person because I'm like, you're not worth my time. And like, you know, like they said, so I like to actually troll people on Facebook because I think it's funny. It's kind of like one of my pastimes. Is like when people come in with like really shitty comments, I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna like.
I have to interrupt your story. The best troll, he likes to tell people like, yeah, that's not, you know, if they say something negative, well, that's not what your mom was saying last night. Like he likes to go.
They're always like, they're 90% of they're like your mom jokes.
But then somebody was like, joke's on you, my mom died. And then this one here said, well, I guess that's why she ghosted me. That is my favorite troll you've ever done. Like it was so good.
And that person actually was like, you got me. I'm gonna follow you now. But
that's pretty good.
So I feel like in my interactions where I go back and forth with people and they're real people, like it eventually at some point devolves into like usually them relenting, because I am very persistent. And
the average person would have been so like defeated when they were like, oh, my mom died. Like the average person would not have been like, I guess that's why she ghosted me.
Because I'm like, your mom's probably not dead anyway. Like you're probably just trying to drop that to like try and trump me. And I'm like, I'm not gonna follow for it. And if your mom is dead, not my problem, not my mom. You know, like but anyway, and so I was going back and forth with this person, and I was like, I am sure this person is AI. They have to either be a bot or just copy pasting, because that's what I was doing. I was taking what they were saying. I put in AI. I said, create a response for me, because I was like, I'm not gonna, because they just were like going on and on. They were creating these really long messages, and I'm like, I'm not going to read this. Like, I'm not going to read your 3 paragraphs of like your response to your mom joke. Right. And so then at some point I was like, buddy, it's 3 days later. You're still going back and forth with me. Like you have to be not real or just using AI. And then they came back and said, I said, I've been using AI since the second message, because you've just been writing these paragraphs. And they were like, I've been using AI too. And so I'm like, did I just have an AI argument with another person that was having an AI argument back, where neither of us were like actually reading each other's things? We were just copy pasting an AI, like, or was it a bot? Right. So, but anyway, like what I'm really trying to get around to in this whole internet thing is that I am not convinced that there are a lot of real people actually making comments on things on the internet.
That's because the internet is dead.
Yeah, I think it's mostly bots or people using AI or whatever, right?
I think we've crossed the Rubicon. 50% of the internet is not real people.
Yeah.
Do it, fanboy.
Oops.
Join the trend.
Yeah, I saw this meme the other day that was like the two cars passing and the two people like looking each other passing, and one was like using the internet to escape reality, and then the other one was using reality to now escape the internet. And I was like, whoa, that is too real.
It's like it's wild how I think about this all the time, because again, we're in the age bracket where we had the analog childhood and then the digital adulthood, and like it's just funny how the internet like took off so hard and so fast and has evolved and then devolved into where we're at now. And I'm almost like, it's better just to go outside.
I mean, AI is going to make real human interactions a thing again. So
yeah,
I guess there's some hope for all of us.
Yeah, I mean, that is one positive for sure.
Yes.
Happy little bots.
Absolutely.
I don't know if they're happy or not, but I don't know. I just the way I see it is, if I'm arguing with them and they're coming back with comments, it's just driving up engagement. So
that's true.
I'm like, whatever.
Bots are not comments and any sort of engagement always helps.
It's like there's no bad press or whatever, right? Like type of thing. And you can come in and be as grumpy as you want. I don't care. Like I'll get grumpy right back. I don't know.
I did have somebody call me a Neanderthal in some comments recently. And so I was like, all right, I got this, because I played poetry for Neanderthals. So I responded back in like the Neanderthal text, and like the person then replied back and says like, oh, that was good. And I said, me no. And like, and they said, okay, fine, I'll follow you. Like you gotta,
that's
it
awesome.
was good. It was good.
Yeah. I think what's funny is you take like these people and you turn them into like positive interactions or followers, and I'm just like, how can I shit on your mom?
That is all you need to know about the two of our personalities. Like I try and kill people with kindness and foolishness, and you're like, I'm gonna make you feel like shit.
Yeah, I'm just like, well, I mean, it was just like the one dude that this is totally off topic, but now we're talking about it. I'm gonna bring it up. The one guy that was going back and forth, I'm trying to remember what video or whatever was on, but he was like going back and forth about talking about like how bad his childhood was.
Oh yes.
And like, or like, what was it?
It was
on Face. No, it was. Oh yeah, it was.
It was
on
Reddit.
Yeah, it was on Reddit, because I also absolutely detest Reddit anymore. I used to really like Reddit, like before they went. No, I'm just real quick. Before they went public, it was a really good place. Like the Transformers community specifically was a really good place. That's where I formed my connection with people. Yeah, and it just went and spiraled out of control. But anyway, but yeah, no, it was on some pictures that I posted. That's what it was, and on the action figures subreddit, and like this guy like was going back and forth like about what was me in his life, and so like I gave him like my whole like life sob story, because I'm like, if you think like you're gonna come in and be able to trump what I've been through, good luck. And so then his response was, well, you're a strange person. And I'm like, so then I responded was like, so I win, right? And then they never responded. So I'm like, if that's the game somebody wants to play, I don't know. So I also have this real like social justice, like policing people type of thing, where I feel like it's my duty to like call people out on their bullshit.
Your life, I get it. You have some shit going on, but like, you're probably really not that much worse off. Like you maybe just need to go and get some therapy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Antidepressants. Like you clearly need an outlet to deal with your situation. But by the way,
after
you have food, you have shelter, like you probably have family and friends that love you. Like just calm down a little bit.
And I hate to phrase it this way, but after I break them down real good, I always circle back around. I'm like, hey, listen, like I know everybody goes through some stuff, but like if you need to talk, you can always reach out. Like I know we kind of just like had some banter here, but in all honesty, like I'm not like as horrible as I make myself seem, and I don't know. I've never had anybody reach out like when I do that, but that's normally how I end the interactions. Is just like, hey, your mom sucks, but if you ever need to talk, let me know.
Oh, there we go.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it was only a matter of time.
Anyway, that got weird.
That did get weird. Let's do one more question here. On the wheel O questions.
Don't tell me what to do.
I will, absolutely, every day of your life.
Wait, I can't click that there.
Nope. Wrong screen. What is your favorite conspiracy theory?
I was gonna bring this up inherently, so I'm glad.
Ooh. Oh man, I don't know. I love all conspiracy theories. Wow. How do you pick just one? And I love that so many conspiracy theories turn out to be true. I guess like one that I think is probably true is that the government and the powers that be, like Hollywood and such, they like make movies and media and such to prepare us for things that are to be disclosed to us, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, with the Montauk Project and things like that, there's definitely media about how there was terrible experiments going on to, you know, torturing people and giving them LSD and things like that in the military and whatever, and in the 50s and all of the Russian experiments, and Hollywood kind of slid that into like movies and books and such. And I felt like you feel like, oh well, that kind of helps sort of soften the blow when it does come out to be true.
Yeah, you got to MK Ultra the population to get us all ready for that stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, I definitely think like that's a thing that a lot of people say, and I definitely think that that's true, and I think that's a really interesting one. So when certain things come out, I'm always kind of like, because the Disclosure Day movie just came out, and
I heard that. Yeah,
there's a lot of talk of like, oh, is this the powers that be's way to sort of start to actually give us the alien information? Because they've started having, you know, those congressional hearings or whatnot that don't really give us anything, but hopefully maybe here soon they will, and they're trying to sort of soften the blow, and that would be cool. So I definitely think that's a thing. I also really like the Men in Black conspiracy theory that there are these like super secret agents that go and sort of silence and hush people that shouldn't be sharing secret information that they shouldn't be. And I think that's a really interesting one. And I don't necessarily all the
nuclear scientists that recently went missing.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah. So I really love I guess it's weird to say that I love missing person stories. I don't love them, but I find them interesting. Because I always so I'm always like, ooh, what happened? What did they know? Like that kind of thing is always really interesting to me. And like all the conspiracy theories of like the national park that people have gone missing, and that there's something in the park and something suspicious going on with either creatures or aliens or whatever. Those are probably like my favorite ones to deep dive into.
Oh, I like that. Those are good ones. Yeah, those are very good ones.
I like the Men in Black one. That's very interesting. I haven't really thought about that, but I'm like, I could definitely see that being a thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I also sort of kind of build on that one. I kind of believe that a lot of our like movie stars are actually, and like popular characters are actually people like that are like grown that way. Like, I mean, like movie stars all have like a look. Like, is there some sort of like secret like movie star or even politicians? Like, are these people really organic, real people, or were they like cultivated? Like, where did they come from? I don't know.
Well, that's interesting because I mean, you do think like, well, I'm very like, I've always been like lower middle class-ish. And I'm always like baffled by how many people in the world like have money, and they're all like in this like certain group in certain areas doing certain things. And it's like hard to like it's almost, it seems, maybe I'm incorrect, but it seems to me like impossible to sort of like penetrate that and get into that. It seems like it's very like secular, and no one, like, they're their own little group and they like to keep it that way, and so they probably want to keep it secluded and not let people in and make it themselves, you know?
Yeah. I mean, have you ever looked into Bohemian Grove at all?
Yes.
Have you done it? Okay. Yes. So like, I mean, Alex Jones, crazy dude, like whatever. His documentary though on Bohemian Grove, that kind of like, I mean, that's some wild stuff. And I know President Nixon is not everybody's favorite president. I think he's very misunderstood. I think the deep state went after him. Like, that is my personal opinion on this. But like, he has some pretty wild quotes about Bohemian Grove and how he's like, nah, I don't want anything to do with that. Like, he was very anti and very against it. He went one time and refused to go again. Because it's like what you were saying, like this old boys like sort of system where does seem like there's a little bit of a cult like weirdness going on within this, you know, that's, you know, might be, you know, perhaps control. What was that other, there was another one with the occult, Redcoat. That's another
comic.
It's another comic.
Sorry.
And it's about like, so it's
medium.
based on historical figures. Yeah. So like George Washington is part of it, and Abraham Lincoln, and like some of these other like
George Washington is immortal.
Yes. So, because there's like this occult like thing with our founding fathers, and it does like this spin on it. So that's another
so it's basically about this guy. His name is Simon Pure, and so everything starts off with him saying he's like, his name is Simon Pure, but you'll soon find out that he's anything but. It's kind of funny because he's kind of like a low life type of guy, where he kind of falls into a situation and also becomes immortal. And so like it's basically stories of his, it's kind of like his misadventures through like time and dealing with like being, you know, immortal and kind of fighting some supernatural type things. Like you know, there's he has encounters with like Johnny Appleseed and Benedict Arnold and George Washington,
even Albert Einstein.
And so like there are historical like nuggets in there of like people that are real, but it's like basically like a supernatural like comic. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
that sounds awesome. I wrote it down. I'm gonna check it out.
And there's another one actually that I just read last night, or maybe this morning, I can't remember, that I got. We're gonna get a little weird here.
Yeah, do it.
Because
it's been a super normal podcast, by the way.
Yeah, this is typical. This is how it goes.
Very normal stuff.
We start off first 10 minutes, how the connected toys. Okay, let's just talk about weird shit the rest of the time. But it's called Seven Wives, right? I think 7 Wives, and it is about FLDS.
Oh, I was gonna say that. Is this like an FLDS? So, fun fact: lots of Mormon sites in Illinois and southern Iowa and northern Missouri. Like I love going through like the Mormon historical sites. I haven't dragged you to any of them, but I've been to so many of them. They're fantastic. Like the Midwest is full of great like religious Mormon sites.
So like they haven't devolved too much, right? But it's basically the leader of that chapter, whatever they call it, like is murdered, and there's 49 witnesses, which is basically like the 7 wives and like all their children and whoever else is part of like the congregation or whatever. And so the first issue is all that has been released, but it's basically like the 2 police people start to like kind of investigate the murder. And so I think it's going to be pretty interesting. It seems kind of cool, but it's also seems right on par with like that whatever that documentary was that we watched recently.
Oh yeah,
was it on Netflix?
Yeah
Where it was a lady doing a documentary about the Mormons who their leader got taken away, and then some other guy comes in.
Yes,
I don't remember the name of it, but that was really good.
The woman, the like non-FLDS woman, but the woman that was helping them, her daughter Lola, I cannot think of her last name. She has a podcast on cults, because like the woman who is the main, again, the not the FLDS one, but the one that was helping, like her mom was like in a cult, like wild story. I feel so bad. And like she turned it into this positive of like trying to help people and all of that. But like I haven't listened to Lola's like podcast in a while, but I remember it being very good. Yeah. I should probably circle back there. But yeah, it's
interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Trust me, the false prophet.
Oh, yes. Trust me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was very interesting.
Hey, Shai, welcome. What do we miss?
So we are almost at the 2-hour mark. Okay. So I know we can keep talking forever, but I feel like we should give you an opportunity to plug yourself again one more time. How can people find you? How can people follow you? And how can people buy your excellent work? Like, and it sounds like we've had a few folks that have gone in and bought stuff. So hopefully the sales keep coming.
There better still be a pocket goblin.
Yeah. So I have pretty much like all the socials. Instagram is my main thing that I do and pay attention to. And if you wanted to get a hold of me, that would be the best way to do it. I also have a TikTok and a YouTube channel. I was trying to do YouTube there for a minute, but I just I dedicated myself a year to doing it. And then now I really just upload shorts because I just don't have like the time and space to do long form content. So Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and then I have all my stuff on Etsy. Well, not all my stuff. I have most of my stuff on Etsy. A lot of my needle felt stuff I don't have on there just because I worry about the shipping. And a lot of times they go like, I can only make it so fast. So it goes pretty quickly, like once I've made it. But if there's ever anything anybody sees on my Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and it's not on my Etsy and you're interested, you can always like shoot me a message and I can work it out for you as well. So
fantastic. Well, it was such a pleasure talking with you tonight. We appreciate your time. We appreciate everybody for joining us. And we will see you all next Tuesday.
And tell your mom they said hi.
Hi.